And I'll also upload this on YouTube for all of you to watch. Okay. It takes a lot of courage to perform, and it takes a lot of courage to perform live, I would say, because I remember when I was preparing for competitions, the first factor that comes to you is, am I good enough? Am I good enough to perform? Am I good enough to perform in front of so many people live? So I would say a very, very, very big congratulations to all of you who are performing live right now. You're like Elisha said, 10 minutes. We'll have to do this in 10 minutes. We'll do this Hollywood wave and we'll kill it and we'll kick it. And even though it's 9:30 p.m. in India and you all are still with your models, you have your lights on and you're either inside house or in your salon, that shows me the kind of commitment and the kind of dedication that you guys have. And this is what I love. I love this passion, and this is what I thrive on. This is what this industry is about. That's why we chose this industry. That's why we are learning in this industry. So very, very, very motivating, everyone. And let me see where everyone is. And you all are looking so pretty. Some of you have done your makeup, which is like super cute. Amazing. Oh my God, look at Himali's mannequin. It looks super cute. Himali has even put a, she's put a accessory. Nice. Look at that, Himali. Oh my God, look at that. Gorgeous. Isn't this that we see in on the red carpet in Cannes or everywhere? This is what it is. And you know what? The best thing for me is I want to teach all of this, but I don't want to teach in complicated things. So I am so glad that I taught you and you understood it in like one session. Amazing. Let's see who's ready. Seema Verma is ready. Looks like that. Let me see Seema Verma. Okay, nice wave, Seema Verma. Good job. I like it. Yes, I can see the tresses. Good job. Amazing. Who else is ready? Seema Verma 2, are you ready? Yes, I think she is ready. Oh my God, yes, I like it too. Nice job. I love the waves in the back. I love the waves in the back. Yes. Nice, nice. It's more towards the ends rather than the top, which I like, because you know, a couple of clients, they don't want the Hollywood waves to start from the top. They just want the ends to be like that. So good job. I'm so happy for that. Amazing. Let's see who is ready next. I see Munia is combing through, so she will take 2-3 more minutes. Let's look at what, yeah, Munia is combing the brush through. Okay, look at that. You can already see the wave coming through, right? Oh my God, awesome. Then we have Gyanvati also combing through. Nice job, Gyanvati. I love it. And Suman Lata is ready. So let me see Suman Lata. Yes, good job, Suman. I like it. And who else is ready? Trupti. I think Trupti is ready. Yes, Trupti, nice. Good job. Look at the tresses. Look at the soft Hollywood waves. Actually, this is what all the actors and actresses in Hollywood and Bollywood have these days. Even though if they are doing a very sad scene, this is what they have. So congratulations on pulling this off. Good job, Trupti. I'm very nice. I mean, and everyone, it's not only me. If you like someone's work, please put that in the chat. Okay? Put that in the chat so that if you like someone's work, tell them good job. Okay? So that they are motivated, so that they can read your compliments. Okay? You know, I always say spread love and positivity, and spread happiness. So if you feel that someone is doing good job. Okay, so Shubham has made like a small hairdo out of the Hollywood waves. Nice. It's innovation. We can always be creative about it. There's nothing wrong about it. So, and we have Namita Bose also ready. Let's look at that. Oh my God, look at the waves in the front. This is a cute girl. Such a cute girl. Oh my God. Yes, I love the waves. Can you turn around? So cute. Nice. I love the tresses. Good job. And we have Anita ready. Let's look at that, Anita. Yes, good job, Anita. I like it. Such a cute model again. You all are they like your best friends? Good job. I like the wave. I love the wave, Anita. Give yourself a high five. Okay, everyone, 2 more minutes if you haven't finished. We have 2 more minutes before we start the masterclass. Who hasn't finished? I think there is, let me see who all. So we have, okay, let me read the compliments. It says, Anita says, very nice. Vidya Parsati says, super duper, all work is good. Dr. Neeta Parik says, wonderful job by all. And Vidya Parsati says, thanks to Elisha. Oh my God, thank you so much. Muskan says, amazing. Nisha says, good job, all of you. Seema Verma says, good job, all of you. Kavita Gopal says, I like all. Well done. And Suman and Munya, I like very particularly. Kavita says, oh, thank you. So Suman and Munya, just say thank you to Kavita privately. And Sonu and Sonu says, well done. Jayashree says, well done. Seema Verma says, well done. Vyoma says, great work, all of you. And good job, all of you. Amazing. We have 1 more minute. And who's left? Okay, Munia is left. Let me see what Munia has got. Okay. Yes, Munia. Oh my God, Munia, you're looking so beautiful. Look at that top. Look at that makeup. Super duper cute. Now let's see what, oh yeah, look at that. Look at those waves falling on the face. Great job, Munia. I love it. Great job. Look at that. All the waves falling in place. And we can see Munia's, I think, was it Munia's husband? Yes. So, or I don't know. Amazing. Good. Look at those waves. Munia, turn the mannequin and show us the back. We have 1 more minute before I call it off. Yeah, good job. Look at those waves. Amazing. Amazing. So good job, all of you. And everyone says, I love it. Everyone was like, super amazing. Now, before we end this session and I start my masterclass, I want you all to again clap for each other this time. The first time you clap for yourself, now you've seen everyone's work. So clap for each other. You all have done so good job. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that you are willing to experiment, to take risks, to work in the night, and making sure that you're succeeding. And I'm feeling like a proud mama. Awesome. Now I want all of you to just rest and sit down, sip a glass of water, and we are going to start what I promised you that we will start is our masterclass. Okay. So today I'm actually revealing what I call my secret sauce to build a profitable and a growing hairstyling business. Okay. It's one thing to have the skill, but it's another thing to have a profitable business out of it. Okay. So today what I'm going to share is my ABC framework, something that has worked for me. Okay. So who is this class for? Who should be in this class? If you're a makeup artist, hair colorist, hair expert, freelancer, stylist, beauty blogger, YouTuber, podcaster, small business owner, or a professional in transition, then this class is for you. Okay. So in the chat, let me know where you're joining us from, because I know some people were part of the hairstyling rally, and then we have a few guests and participants of the class. So tell me in the chat your name and the city you're joining us from, so that we all can see, because I know that it's from different countries. I know there are people from US and Canada both. So please tell me in the chat your name and the city that you're joining us from, so that so that we'll know who's in the building. Okay, we have Vidya from Chennai. We have Muskan from MP. We have Munia from Kolkata. We have Anita from Mumbai again. We have Vyoma from Texas. We have Himali from Mumbai. We have Sangeeta from Kolkata. We have Madhu from Delhi, Shilpi from Delhi, Nisha from GZB, which is Ghaziabad, and Shubham from Delhi, Tanu from Bangalore, Chaya from Lucknow. Amazing. We have Kanika from Bangalore, Sonu from Haryana. Awesome. And we have Seema from GZB, Sangeeta Dalal from Kolkata, A3 from West Bengal, Sharda from Riva, and Kavisha from Salem, Namita from Gurugram, Gyanvati from Delhi, Sheetal from Muradabad. And then we have from Jaipur. Awesome. We have people all over. Amazing. I'm so happy and so proud of you. So now let's get started. Give me a yes on the chat if you think that you're ambitious like me. Give me a yes if you think that you want to succeed in life. Give me a yes if you are tired of watching YouTube videos and you don't know which video to see next. And give me a yes if you've hit an income ceiling. Now, income ceiling is what I say that, you know, how you earn maybe $50,000 or 50,000 Indian rupees. And then you want to earn more, but you don't know how to earn more. So that's what I call an income ceiling. Give me a yes if you've hit an income ceiling and you're looking at ways to grow, right? And give me a yes, specifically a big, big, big yes if you think that creative hairstyles are tough. If you think that, oh my God, creative hairstyles are like so tough, I can't do it, right? So, and give me a yes on this one, that you know that your makeup looks amazing, but it looks incomplete without an awesome updo. Like you think that I do good makeup, it's amazing, I love how pretty the eyes is, I love the foundation, but you know what, the hair is not so good. So give me a yes if you feel like that sometimes when you do an updo. You're like, oh my God, I wish it was better so that the pictures were better, so that my profile was better, so that I can post on Facebook and Instagram. So give me a yes if that's true. Awesome. We have so many yeses. So why is this class important to you right now? This class is important to you right now if your mind is working like a hamster wheel and you're thinking like, what should I learn? What should my social media look like? What is the strategy to social media? How should I attract more clients? How do I become best and different in my town? And what can I do to best use my time? You know, like we all have these thoughts that what should we do? How do we grow? How do I make a strategy? How do I get better at social media? How do I succeed in life? And if that's you, then this class is for you. And this class is important to you right now if you're confused that which products and tools should you use to achieve your finishing. You know how we all are like, I wish I had better products. I don't know which products to use. I'm like, I don't know which tools to use so that, you know, my hair is all in one place and it's perfect. So what to do? And this class is important to you right now if you know, and I mean it, if you know that you want to be a brand, if you want to build a brand and be recognized for your unique work, then this class is important to you. Okay? And this class is important to you right now because you want your clients to recommend you and you want your brand to be different. Now, for a minute, imagine if you figured out how to increase your existing clientele. Imagine if you figured out how to create more than 6,000 hairstyles. I just want you to imagine all of this. Close your eyes for a minute and imagine all of this. You know more than 6,000 hairstyles. You figured out how to create unique hairstyle for every client, and your clients pay you more than the average rate in your city. Mark my words and write on a diary. I will not ever tell you to give discounts. So your clients pay you more than the average rate in your city, and the same clients give you a big 5-star review. Imagine if this was your life. You know creative hairstyles, you know more than 6,000 hairstyles. Your clients pay you more than the average rate in your city, wherever you're living, and you get big 5 stars. So the same client who pays you well is also leaving you big, big, big reviews. If that's the case, then this class is for you. And here is why you should believe me. I'm a licensed instructor and cosmetologist in US. And here is why you should believe me. I have achieved some big 5-star reviews. So, I'll take a pause here, and I want to tell you this. When I received these reviews, I was like, weren't they supposed to just give me 5 stars and then just be over with it? I mean, you can go to Facebook or Google or Yelp or Zomato or any other app, and all you can do is, how did you like the service? 5 star, 5 star, and then like, that's it. And then I had people write these big paragraphs. When I had my clients write this big paragraphs for me, I realized that I want to break it down, why it's happening and what am I doing so that I can help more people. Okay. And here is why you should believe me. In one day, my business makes more than $1,000 a day and more consistently. So this is actually a transaction. I use Square as my point of sale. Like you can use HDFC Bank machine or PayPal or Paytm. I use Square, and these are my receipts from June 20th, like just few days ago. And here is why you should believe me. I have won international competitions, and where I have been timed and I have performed in competition categories which requires me to perform in 15 minutes. And here is why you should believe me. When Shreya Ghoshal came to Seattle in US, they were looking for artists to do her hair for a concert, and they approached me. So here is why you should believe me. And I do it all the time. For IBA, I'm the judge and jury educator. I'm an instructor and cosmetologist in USA, bronze medalist for OMC, and expert international trainer, artistic director, and for India Skills and La Vivo. And here is where I started from. Like, I would be very honest. When I started my business in US, I had 0 contacts and I had 0 clients. And I did have some education, and I did have some, I would say, I did have some education and some international certification where I had won in competitions, but that is it. I did not have business. I did not have anyone recommending me and paying me money. So I know what it means to start from scratch. So if you are someone in your city who's starting from scratch, if you're the first generation in your city trying to build a business, I understand you, okay? And I know what it means to start from scratch. I have done a lot of things right and I have done a lot of things wrong. I will not be ashamed of it because my wrongdoings are my learnings. And today I'm giving you the tea. And why am I doing this session? Because I feel that I want to share my framework with all of you. And since I tasted success because of this framework as a human, I wish to tell you that you can do it too if you follow the framework. If you follow the framework, that is what is important. Okay. So the agenda for the class is the rally, which we just did, the framework, and then I will do an easy hair demo for a creative front. Okay. So you ready? Is everyone ready? Give me a yes on the chat. Give me a yes on the chat if you're like super excited and super bald and nailed in for this session. Give me a yes on the chat. Muskan says yes. Kavita says yes. Trupti says yes. Shubham says yes. Nisha says yes. Namita says yes. Awesome. We have so many yeses coming in. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to start now. Okay. So my ABC framework is as it says. A for attraction, B for bob cross, and C for customization. Okay. Let's look at it one by one. A is for attraction. Don't just attract followers. Attract clients who can actually pay you. Okay. So this, as I showed you, this is my receipt from Square, my point of sales. And I just don't believe in attracting clients. I just don't believe in having 10,000 followers on Instagram or 1 million YouTube subscribers and no one pays you. I know YouTube subscribers who are making less than 1/3 of what I make, and they have 1 million followers. Okay. So I am not in that game of just having fake followers follow you. There are so many companies who are like, buy 15,000 followers for this much money. I'm like, I don't want your fake followers. So this is my social media growth. This was February 2020 and this is July 2020. So can you see like 2.6 times the growth? And then this is what most people think, that you can never find people who pay you, who spend premium dollars on IG and Facebook. Are you like that person who thinks that, no, on Facebook and Instagram, people don't pay you, they just like and comment, right? It's not meant for people to pay you, right? And people would just play Fashion Nova, Flat Tummy, or waist trainers. Even, like all those big brands would get clients and would get paid. But I don't have an audience. I have like 1,000 followers, or I have like 200 followers only. I have only 200 people on my friend contact list. No one knows me. It's only my friends and family. And I cannot find people who pay me on Instagram and Facebook. If you think that no one on your social media can pay you, then write in the chat #guilty. Okay? Because this was me. I used to believe this, that no one would pay me on social media. Social media is only to show your work. It's only for free content. And no one will buy stuff from me on social media. If you feel that, write in the chat #guilty, so that I know that you feel that way too. So Ankita feels that, Nisha feels that, Vidya feels that, Prabha feels that, Trupti feels that. Totally fine. Whoever feels it, let me know. Whoever doesn't feel it, it's totally fine too. This was something that I used to feel. And that's why I'm writing here. Sarika, Deepa, Akansha, everyone feels guilty. Okay, yeah. So we are bang on in this game. And most people think that you need some level of fame to attract followers, that you need to be famous, that you need to have like 10,000 people to follow you. No. And most people think that, you need to have fantasy clothes and you need to have fashion, on top of you. You need to have like 300 likes on one photo, and you work hard and you get that 300 likes, but you have no change in your business. If that's happening to you, it's not the right thing. When you spend money on Instagram, you want the money back. Okay. And here is what people do. People build these amazing Instagram posts to make sure that it looks all nice and pretty. And you spend all your time doing that. And then you spend 2 hours manually liking and commenting random people's photos, hoping that they'll follow you. Okay. And here's what happens when you believe that. You treat your social media like it's for your friends and family, and you post your travel pictures, and you post your food, and you post the mozzarella pizza that you're having, and you attract all kind of wrong followers and customers. Those people will never pay you. And then, as I always say, you end up chasing likes instead of actually attracting buyers. Remember this. And if there's nothing that you can take from this class, take this. Likes don't buy, customers do. Okay? I repeat, likes don't buy, customers do. And getting paid is so much better than getting popular. That's like my code. I mean, you can copy it, but this is something that I made. Getting paid is so much better than getting popular. That's me. And the secret behind, and I'm going to share with you my secret of attracting what I call MVPs. MVPs are my most valuable payers on Instagram and IG if you talk to your clients. And when I say talk to your clients, I actually mean talk about the trouble that they're having in their life, address why they should be reading your post. L is your life instance. Don't just copy Mahatma Gandhi's life instance and say, boom. Mahatma Gandhi's life instance is available on ton of fan pages. Your Instagram account should be about you, your life. And K is for knowledge. Give them something. Why should they even read your post? So for example, I'll show you one of my posts. So this is my behind the scenes Be Vulnerable post where I shared my feelings, my journey. So I told people about the OMC Malaysia Cup problem that happened in my life, where we were scheduled to go to Malaysia to represent and for the international competition. And what happened was, 3 days before our flight, we realized that we don't have our passports. And then some shady guy had those passports and we were not allowed to travel. So we had to go to the embassy and we had to manually get it stamped. We had to go through so much of documentation and so much of harassment and stuff like that. Like the entire story and entire journey, where even my mother was in tears at the Malaysian embassy, and how in overnight 40 people got their passports done and they flew to Malaysia. And then we created history by winning the maximum number of competitions ever for IBA. I mean, that's a historical story, but it comes with its pinch of salt. And I was exactly narrating my story. And I told them about the trouble, address their why, life instance, and knowledge. That's me being very honest. So, a next talkative post that I did was customer objections. Hina color, for example, people who don't want to have hair color. This is what the objections are. Hair color causes hair fall. Hina is best for hair. Hair color is not. We have clients who say all of this, that after hair color, the hair becomes so frizzy and dry. We have clients who say that. So for anyone who believes that, this post was for them. I basically intervened with their why. And then I also had a few posts where I celebrate my wins, where I celebrate what I'm doing and where I'm winning. So let's recap. I talk about trouble, I address their why, I address their life instance, and I give them some knowledge. Hence, attract paying customers. Attract people who actually pay you rather than just attracting followers. Okay? Who actually understood this? Give me a yes on the chat if you understood. I got it. Give me a yes if you found this helpful. Give me a yes if you feel that this A for attraction framework helped you, how you can post on social media, on how you can show up on social media. You just don't put quotes from Mahatma Gandhi or Abraham Lincoln or Charles Darwin. You will be talking about your content, addressing their why, about your life, and giving them some knowledge. If you do that, you will gradually attract clients and not just followers, and not just fake followers. Awesome. I'm so glad that so many of you found this A framework helpful. So my B is for Bob Cross. Okay. Now, when I moved to States, I had competition techniques. I did have some competition medals under my arm, and I was like, okay, I can do this. But sooner than later, I realized that each client is unique. And you need to give every client a unique look. And for you to be a brand, you need to make sure that you have enough options for your client, that your clients are super floored by the work that you show. Okay. And one very important thing that I focus on, I'm all for creative hairstyles. I'm all for fantasy hairstyles. If you see my Instagram and Facebook, you know that I do complicated stuff. But here is the catch. I want to do stuff in the least amount of time. For me, time is money. You all did Hollywood Waves right now. At least a lot of people who are part of the Back to Business and who did participate in the hairstyling rally. You know that I taught you the simplest way to make Hollywood Waves. Now there are 5 more ways to make Hollywood Waves, but trust me, you will be so tired and your wrist and your arms would be so angry with you if you do it consistently for a couple of hours. So here is me. My B framework is Bob Cross. It's something that I have created. The concept is to learn techniques and not styles, so that you are able to create your own. And why do we need to do that? Every client is different. Every client wants to feel special and they need a different thing. And you need to establish your own niche. We all have this client. For example, I once had a client ask me my prices for special occasion hair. I said, these are my prices. And she said, but that person is just asking for half. I said, it's completely your choice. She ended up booking with me because she saw my work. She saw my credibility. She saw the kind of options and varieties I had. She saw the kind of reviews I have on my Facebook and Instagram. So that made her pay me double of what someone else was paying. And why and how could that be possible? Because I had established my own niche. Now we all go to Sephora, right? We all go to Sephora and we all buy that amazing $100 lipstick which glistens all the day and is like amazing gloss, right? We all have those expensive makeup products. Now I'm going to tell you this: there are amazing makeup products in drugstores, in bottle drugs, or in the local shops, but we still want to go to Sephora. Why? Because Sephora has created a brand for itself. You need to establish your own niche. You don't need to copy, you need to create. And when you do that, that is when you start doing business and you build your brand. Okay. So let's take an example of why should we learn techniques and not styles. I mean, like who is this? Like, what are you talking, Elisha? I mean, I don't understand. So let's go back to school. Okay. We all studied English in school and we had like 26 letters in English language, right? We had 26 alphabets or 26 letters. Now, how many words can we make out of this English language? Unlimited, right? And how? Because we combine letters and alphabets. For example, listen and silent use the same alphabets. Slot and lots use the same four letters, LSTO. So what does that mean? When you make arrangements of different letters, it's called permutation, and that creates another word. Similarly, this is the same logic that I applied to Bash. Arrangement of not elements but hairstyling techniques, and won't that be awesome? So I learned this because of competitions. So see how you can use the same technique on a fashion show model or on a bridal model. And so what is Bob Cross? People often ask me, what is Bob Cross? So this is what most people think Bob Cross is, right? Crossing the bobby pins. But Bob Cross is not one technique, but it's a collection of 8 premium techniques. So are you ready? Are you ready to learn what my Bob Cross exactly means? Are you ready to actually just know what Bob Cross is? Because I will completely be floored if you will be like, oh God, I love this session. Oh my God, yes, yes, yes. We have amazing yeses coming through. So here's what it actually means. Bob Cross are 8 premium techniques which are unique and absolutely necessary techniques, and that I find are important in today's hairstyling world. So it's backcombing, overlap, braids, C shapes, rosebuds, O shapes, S shapes, and some texture. And how many hairstyles can you make using Bob Cross? Well, I'm guilty. I'm a computer science engineer. So I always think in terms of math and science and logic. So this is called permutation. And I use the law of permutation to tell me how many hairstyles Bob Cross can make. So this is called the NPR formula, where it's called n factorial by n minus r factorial. So if we use only one technique in one hairstyle, then Bob Cross allows you to make 8 hairstyles, right? And if we use 2 techniques in one hairstyle, then Bob Cross allows you to make 56 hairstyles. If we use 3 techniques in one hairstyle, then Bob Cross allows you to make 336 hairstyles, and so on. So see how you can make more than 6, 7, 2, 0. So if you use 5 and more techniques in a style, you make 6,720 hairstyles. And that's math. This is the same logic. We have countless words in the dictionary from just 26 alphabets or 26 letters. Same logic. So that's Bob Cross. Okay. So you create more than 6,000 plus hairstyles and you learn how to innovate using permutation. This is what I teach. I don't teach you to copy and create. I teach you to innovate and create. That's my focus. Do not copy anyone. Don't follow Pinterest, Instagram, Google. If you go to my Instagram, I don't copy any style. I create every time something different, because I know Bob Cross can give me more than 6,000 and more hairstyles. So recap. Bob Cross can help you make more than 6,000 plus hairstyle. And that's the truth. How many of you are feeling like this? How many of you feeling like, boom, mind burst? Give me a hashtag mind burst if you feel like your mind just bursted with this concept. Give me a mind burst. Give me a like, boom, mind burst. So just say hashtag mind burst if you feel like you just had a big revelation. If you're like, I never thought this way, and this is a new way to think like that. This is a unique way to think in a different way, right? Awesome, amazing. So let's go to the last part of the framework, and that's called customization. So every client needs to feel different. So we have Vidya, Ankita, Ankansha, Trupti, Sharda, Kavita, Sarika, everyone saying mind burst, right? I feel you. So this is what I want. I want you to get 5-star reviews from every client, okay? And how do I do that? It's one thing to attract clients. It's one thing to know how to create techniques, but it's totally another thing to make them give you a review. So Nisha says, Basher has no mind burst. Yes, Nisha, you've learned it. I've taught you. But for all those people who are not Bash graduates, they would be like, boom, blown. Yeah, I feel you. So yeah, we have Deepa, Madhu, and Shubham and Saroj saying mind burst. Awesome! I love bursting your minds. Okay, so customer customizations are based on face and features, hair type, head shape, and body. Okay, in makeup, we do correction using highlight and contouring, right? In makeup, we correct using highlights and contouring, right? But in hairstyle, we correct using volume, cover, and contrast based on the client, based on their face shape, head shape. So that's it. Let's recap. A is for attraction, where we attract not just followers, but clients who can actually pay. Remember, likes don't buy, customers do. Remember this, likes. So every time you don't have 100 likes on your post, don't worry. Likes don't buy, customers do. Getting paid is so much better than getting popular. And post talk on your social media where it talks about trouble, addresses their why, life instance, and some knowledge. And then go to the Bob Cross, learn techniques and not just styles. Like I said, it's not about one technique, but Bob Cross is my collection of 8 premium techniques. When we did Hollywood Waves today, it was one hairstyle of those 6,000 and plus hairstyles that we do in Bash. Okay. This is what I call is Bob Cross. And we use permutation in this. And like I said, mathematically, just like you can make countless words from 26 letters, you can make more than 6,000 hairstyles using Bob Cross. Okay. And I'm an engineer. So I'm going to teach the way I understand it. I'm going to teach you exactly how I understand it. Okay. And C is for customization. And for customization, we consider face and features, hair type, head shape, and body. And we do correction in hairstyling using volume, cover, and contrast, just like we did in makeup. We do it using highlight and contouring. And now we are going to do a quick demo before I will take your questions. So for any questions, if you guys have, I will take it in the end. So now it's time for a quick hair demo. Okay. So let me stop my share and I'm going to teach you something which is very exciting. And this is something that I learned in 2013 in my Asia Cup. Yeah. So let me be ready here. So this is my mannequin and we are going to do something which I call like a wave. Okay. And this is a very easy thing that you can do if you want to give your clients some volume and they have like a flat top. So that's really good for them. Okay. So what I've done is I've made a ponytail and I've what I call like a twisted wind on top. And then for this hair, I'm going to make a wave like very quickly, 5 minutes. Okay. So how do you do that? You take one small section, okay, and take a diagonal section. Don't take a straight section. Take a diagonal section, push it forward, probably at 120, and just back comb a little bit. very little. You don't need to backcomb a lot, and just apply some hairspray from far. Okay, you don't need to, don't go too close. No. See how far I am? That's it. Just a little bit. You do that, and then you take another diagonal. Then you do a little backcombing again. And then you apply some spray. And see how I'm pushing the spray using my comb? Do that. And then for the third thing, I want you to just take this whole section, which is one triangle, and then forward it and just give it a small backcomb. So I want you to see this. Okay. And that's it. So once you've done that, I want you to keep it forward, and then you have to stand in front of the client for this now. Why do you have to stand in front of the client? So that you are able to customize the height based on the face length. A lot of people are like, I have learned hairstyle and I'm going to do the same hairstyle for every client. That's not how it works. Now I have already prepped it and I've blow dried the hair in this direction. So that's why you see that the direction is already set. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to comb this through very softly. Then you're going to put some hairspray here, push it back. After putting some hairspray, I want you to put a setting clip right here on the base. Okay, don't squish it in. See how my setting clip is just on the surface, like it's not grabbing the whole thing. So don't do this. We don't want this. No, I don't want like a pinch on the top. So you just do a very slight hold. Okay, and then once you've done that, I want you to hold this again and expand and make sure that everything is in C shape. Then I want you to spray just on this portion, lock it up, give it a 45 degrees. So these two pins need to kind of kiss each other. Okay. And then now I actually decide if I want my wave to be standing, or if I want it to be more softer, or if I want it to move closer to the, if my client has a big forehead, I want to cover this. If my client has a small forehead, I'll leave it up. Okay. So what I do is, now I will grab this and I'm going to secure just this corner. And then I will apply one small clip here, just so that it dries. Okay. And then I'm going to turn. Now I know that we see a lot of videos on YouTube which are like making C shapes so quickly, but this is the best way that I know that you can get neat and finished C shapes. You take your comb and then you slide your comb and move with it. Okay. See what I got. Immediately I was able to create the shape in less than 3 seconds. That's what I say. People think that creative styles take like so much more time. It's not like that. Now what I do, I can now expand it however much I need. Another thing that I always do is this. Even though you've made your wave, I don't like this. I don't like this disconnection. So what I do is I grab this hair, pinch my fingers. So like, pick, okay? Pinch my fingers, grab this hair, use your comb. And since I've not sprayed it, I can now expand it. And then I again distribute. Now, if your client has less hair, this is one way to make it look so amazing. Now, irrespective of what style you're doing an up style, close style. So see how I completely changed the look, how it was like disconnected and how it's very, very connected even on the top. So this is the top. How it's like totally connected, a smaller C, bigger C, and a bigger C, right? So see how I made this in less than 5 minutes, I feel. And then you can spray from far. I'm not a fan of spraying it so much where it looks like plastic. I want my clients to feel soft and romantic because that's the personality that I am. I like to be romantic myself. And then I will make sure that everything looks amazing, beautiful, because hey, the mannequin might have long hair, but clients will have little hair here. So that's why you need to practice this motion so that you know that you can make those adjustments. Because if you only practice on mannequins and you're like, okay, so this is done, and then when you work on your clients and they have small hair, you're like, oh my god, Elisha didn't teach me this. So just so you know, Elisha did teach you this. Okay. And now you can completely secure it around the ponytail using a U-pin or a bobby pin, and you can just go about it. See how easy it was to make a wave. Now I know we see all these Instagram and YouTube videos where it shows you like grab the piece of hair and just blow it up. That's not going to give you finishing. It's edited. They've prepared the hair. That's not going to happen for you so easily. So this is like a quick way to make a wave, and then you just put out all your you can just push out everything out. That's it. You have your wave ready in less than 5 minutes. So making a wave is not difficult. The way you do makes it difficult, right? I always say this. You can be a chef and create an exotic dish in 3 hours. But the best tastes are sometimes by your dadi and nani and your grandparents who are able to do it in like zap, because they know the quickest techniques. Now that's important. That is what makes it valuable, right? So awesome. Did you learn something? Give me a yes. So Trupti says nice, Anita says nice, Shubham says beautiful, and okay, great, awesome. I'm glad that you learned like a quickie thing. Now here is what I have to tell you. That yes. So hair demo is done. Yes, it's awesome. Akansha says awesome. Sejal says awesome. Neeta Parik says, wow. Deepa Chandwani says, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Vidya says, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am floored by the love that you're giving me. And that's why I like to share my information with you, because I think you will really help. It will really help you to grow your business wherever you are. It doesn't really matter. People are like, I am not a stylist. I'm just starting out. Can I learn? You can. 0 is the perfect figure to start with. And someone like, I'm doing hair for 20 years. Do I still have to learn? And I'm like, you have to update yourself, right? So I want to tell you this, that only 2 premium spots are left on my next upcoming course, which is BASH, which is bridal and special occasion hairstyling. I have only 2 spots left. So see who took action. In the last batch, we had Yogita, who was 20 years old, and Purnima ji, which was 65 years old, all in the same batch. We had Mithlesh, Aikila, Pujashri, Nisha, and Jyotsna, right? And see who took action and what their feedback was. Look at the styles that BASH graduate Nisha Singh has done. Look at the feedback that she has given. And look at the hairstyles that she has made during the course, right? And you will see that all the BASH graduates have made different hairstyles, because this is all Nisha's creativity. No one can say that she copied from somewhere. She created these looks from her mind. And see who took action. So when Yogita joined, when you join my course, I send you a questionnaire. And I asked Yogita, hey Yogita, can you just share with me any pictures that you have done, any hairstyling that you've ever done in your life? So this is what Yogita sent to me, this green box. I haven't made any hairstyle till date. This is what Yogita sent me on that day. And this is what Yogita made recently on a client who paid her after BASH. So if I was 20 years old and if someone told me that within 2 months of the course, I'm able to make rosebuds and pull this kind of technique off, I would be like, you are lying, right? So look at Yogita. She has invested in her future right now. She did not say, you know what, Elisha, I'm going to invest on this academy first and this academy, and then when I'm ready, then I'll come to you. She was like, no, I don't understand a thing about hair. I had to tell Yogita the difference between U pins and bobby pins. Like, she did not, she was like, when do we use bobby pins? When do we use U pins? And why do we do that? That was the level of questionings that we had in the class. And look at the work that this girl is pulling off on real people, not just on mannequin. And this is the kind of feedback that she gave, right? And see who took action. So Purnima ji is again 65 years old, more than 40 years into the industry, and she wanted to go and upgrade herself. So this is what she said. When I joined this online bash course, I had inhibition as I'm not digital savvy, but Elisha made me comfortable. Knowledge is like an ocean, and I can keep reading it, right? So, and look at the work that she has done. And again, we had Pooja from US, and she was learning makeup in a makeup school, and she was like, I want to learn hair too because I want it to be complimented. So, and she said, when I signed up for bash, I had no idea how it's going to be, but I was so excited to learn different types of hairstyling technique. The way this program has been designed is truly professional, and everything is organized. And she kept saying and saying and saying. So look at the kind of people who are taking action. Again, we have another person who took action last time, and that was Mithlesh. Again, she's from India, and this is her creation. Do you see that everyone is creating unique looks? Do you see that that I'm showing you different pictures? It's because everyone is innovating. No one in bash is allowed to copy. They have to innovate, and that's important, right? And see who took action. Look at Aikila. And Aikila again graduated from a makeup school, and she wanted to experiment with hair. And this is the kind of work that she's pulling off. She's working on a different ethnicity. She wants to focus on different brides of the world. So look at her work. So bash allows you to not only focus on your ethnicity, but it also allows you to move around in different ethnicities if that's your goal. And see who took action for the summer 2020. So these are the students who are joining in the next batch. We have Liz, Tejal, Bhavani, Shraddha, Rashmi, Jazz, Nishi, Suman, and Chilpa. And all of them are taking action, and they are enrolled already in bash, summer batch. As I said, I am very ambitious, and I'm looking for an ambitious person. And I have only 2 premium spots left for bash, for bridal and special occasion hairstyling. And I want someone who is 100% committed to succeed. So the batch starts July 20, okay? And if you are ready to take action, if you're ready to invest on yourself, if you're like Yogita, who's like, I don't want to waste my time, I want to leap, then you have to book a call with me, because I do not enroll in anyone. I will first ask you some questions. And if your goals is something that bash can provide you, that's when I say, okay, you are a good fit. Not everyone can enroll in bash. We have to select you as much as you have to select us, right? So if you want to join bash, then I want you to book a phone call with me, and this is the link. I am going to put the link in the chat. For anyone who wants to book a phone call with me for bash, this is the chat. This is the link that you are seeing on the chat. And once you've booked the phone call with me, I'll ask you some question, and let me see who books a call first. Let me see who's the fastest person here. Let me see who wants to take the jump. So imagine if these were your hairstyles. Imagine if you created your own hairstyle bazaar. This is what I call hairstyle bazaar. You know, like we go and we say shopping bazaar, jewelry bazaar. We say like different bazaar. I'm like, this is a hairstyle bazaar. In bash, I work on creating a hairstyle bazaar with you, right? Each of those people who took action, they had their own hairstyle bazaar, which they owned, right? So do you want to waste time and keep looking at YouTube videos? Remember, you waste time when someone else is learning. You never know if the video was edited or you're doing wrong. There is no feedback, and no one is helping you to decode the hairstyles. and there's no private community when you do that. So what do you learn in Bash? You learn all these 10 things: Bob Cross, converting prospects to buyers, growth strategies for online presence, customizations based on hair types, face and body types, customer specific design decisions, kits and gears, how to create your brand specific consultation and pricing, making hair padding. Yep, I teach you that. And then making your own unique contract. I share with you my contract, and then introduction to the world of accessory and wig extensions. You learn my Bob Cross techniques. I have learned this after traveling to 10 different countries and spending money on 10 different trainers of the world. And you get all of the Bash techniques in one course. Then I teach you how to convert prospects to buyers, and make your own unique contract and presentation strategy. You know, you will always have this client who's like, hey, I want to book a service from you. But what do you do? How do you convert that prospect to a buyer? Someone who inquires with you, with someone who pays you. Now, it's a process, it's a math, it's a structure, it's not luck. Remember, being successful is not personal. Being successful is about math. Yes, said an engineer, but it's true. You need a structure, you need a math to be successful in life. And how to convert a prospect to a buyer, I teach you all to do. And then do business studies with me. I help you set up your brand so that we make sure that every single client who comes to you gets converted into money. And I do that using the CPCP strategy. So what do you learn? You learn customization for clients based on hair types, face and body types, and customer specific design decisions using the CD square methodology. So do you remember what Nisha said about the CD square? This is Nisha's feedback on CD square. When she learned this, she was like, learning through module 5 was really one of the best modules I've attended in a long time. The structure was so informative, and it was something that that bound us into the program. We learned about this, blah, 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 blah. So look at someone who's even worked in the industry for so long, and they were like, boom, this is something rocking. So, and I also teach you the kits and gears. You don't have to second guess what products and tools you have to do. There is no hiding here. All the preparation is shown in every video tutorial. And I teach you how to make hair padding, one of the most efficient techniques which saves me time and money. And I share with you my contract and my presentation strategy that I use with my clients to get reviews. You can copy that or you can customize it. If you want to copy my contract, you can do that. I have no problem. I'm completely open about it. When I teach you, I share with you what I use to be successful. And then I also teach you an introduction into the world of accessory wigs and extensions. Now, not every client has a lot of hair, and they tend to bring different accessories and wigs and extensions. So you need to identify what's the difference between a frontal, a full lace, and a closure. And I provide you this bonus chapter so that you're able to work on different hair additions using Bash. Okay. So July 2020 to September 2020 is the bridal and special occasion hairstyling. We will have the orientation on July 20, and then we will talk about the talk strategy, Bob Cross, CD Square, CPCP, and the bonus, and then you'll have a graduation ceremony. So all those people who take action will follow this timeline. Take action now, and as I said, book a call with me. What do you get? You get live coaching with me twice a week. You get our recorded sessions, just like now. And how many of you want to see the wave that I did again? I just did a wave, right? I just made sure that we created a wave. Now, how many of you want to see that again? How many of you want to practice with my video and like do step by step? Just say yes on the chat if you're like, yes, I want to see a repeat. Yes, I want to see it again. Yes, I would love to do step by step with you. Yes, I want to go slowly. I don't have the tools right now, but I know I want to do this tomorrow. So when I do this tomorrow, I want to see it then, or I'm going to do this 5 hours later. I want to do again, right? That's the difference between online versus live. Live, a trainer shows you once, shows you twice, shows you thrice. Live, you have the recorded sessions with you for lifetime. You want to see in the bathroom, bedroom, drawing room, and you want to see in the salon, in the metro, in the suburb, in bus, in train, on an airplane, wherever you want to see and revise, you can do that. That's the power of live recorded sessions. And just like this session was recorded, every session that I do in Bash is recorded and is shared with you, so that all your questions and all my tips and tricks are given to you in a package form. I share with you my handouts, headsheets, and my exclusive members only Facebook group for peer-to-peer interaction. I do twice a week sessions for 8 weeks. We do Q&As, which is question and answers. I share with you video tutorials, which can be watched later. We do a lot of games in Bash. Bash is not boring. It's not online. And it's not like you'll be sitting like, what's happening next? We will be playing a lot of games, and there's public speaking for better client experience. Now, this is what I learned. I talk to my clients in a certain way. And that's because I have joined a club known as Toastmasters. And that's responsible for my success. The way I talk to my clients and the way I counsel them. And, sometimes clients don't know what's best for them, but they think that something is best for them. And you have to talk them out of it. And you're like, you will not look good. You know it. So how do you talk a client out of that? Make that client pay you and get a review from that client. Everything needs to be done. It's a process. It's a structure. It's a math. It's not personal, right? So I also in Bash, we do public speaking so that we are able to work on a better client experience. And we decode existing hairstyles, which means that in every class, a student brings a picture and we try to decode how this would have been done using Bob Cross, so that you are able to create different looks. Our client always brings us a picture. Our client like, this is the picture I want. And sometimes we sweat. I'm like, oh my God, how would this hairstyle be done? I don't know. And then maybe the next day you're like, oh, this is the way the style would have been done. Because your mind is not trained to decode the hairstyles, it doesn't work. So in Bash, we train your mind to decode the existing hairstyles into fundamental Bob Cross techniques. And this is what my previous graduates have said, that they have seen no course that is so detailed and thorough like this. Okay. And why online? And you're like, I have never done an online course. I don't want to do it. You don't need to travel. If you were live with me yesterday with Rosie, she said this. You don't need to travel and spend dollars in hotel. You don't have to. You can keep working in salon and keep learning. You don't have to cancel your appointments, and you can replay all the videos for a lifetime. That's why you need online. So take action now. Don't think the fact that you are listening to me makes me think that you are on the edge. You're just undecided. So which of this is you? Option A is I'm trying everything that video shows, but my work isn't improving. This is option A. Is this you, or are you this person who wants to jump and succeed? Who's like, I don't have time. Time wasted is money. Time wasted is time where I could have made more money. I want to build a brand and I don't need anyone's approval. I know what I'm doing. So each one of us has same 24 hours. It depends on us how we invested. All of them invested their time, and all of them are still investing their time. Again, only 2 spots are left. I know there are so many people here right now, but I'm not going to take everyone. I give a part of myself to all my graduates, and there's only so much of me. I only need 2 ambitious people and who want an international certification, who want to take my framework, and who want to work with me for 8 weeks, right? So, and once we graduate, I don't abandon you. You even come to my Bash spotlight on my Instagram, and I ask you about your life, and I help understand where you are after Bash. Did it really help you? So it's not like taking the money and running into the hills. I'm not that person. So, and as I said, only 2 premium spots left. And if you are that person who wants to take action, then you need to book a call with me. And after booking the call, I'm going to ask you some questions. And if you qualify, and if the structure qualifies, then I will tell you that you can put down your money and you can be part of the next Bash. So this is what Bash is all about. This is what I wanted you all to know. If you are interested to act on your success. If you're interested to build your brand and use me as your mentor, then that's what we are talking about. Any questions? Now let's take some questions from all of you. Give me in the chat any questions that you have. I see some people here. So any questions, anyone? People like, nice, great. It was really good. Thank you. Okay, I'm reading the old chats. Awesome. Any questions, anyone? Nope. I think we are good then. I hope this was a good class for all of you. And have a good night and a great day for people in US and good night for people in India. Okay, bye.